welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner, and today we are doing another Get Fit With Me series, yoga edition. And we are going to be doing a 10-minute practice and one moment. Okay, yeah, we're going to be doing a 10-minute practice, and yeah, you may have saw that. It seems like this is a different cut than the first cut that I had here. I'll just be fully transparent. This is I'm doing this in the morning. For those who don't know me, hi, my name is Sharon. I don't think I've introduced myself. Hi. This morning it's raining outside, and for those who know me, my allergies during the fall and spring, horrible. And right now, as you can tell, if I sound a little off, that's what's happening. I'm a little congested right now. But anyway, hopefully this practice will loosen it up. The person whose practice we're going to be doing today is Lisa with a Z. Coppola, I believe that's how you say her last name. I'll put her link in the description like I always do for those whoever I'm reviewing. I always put their link in the description for those who aren't familiar. But yeah, I'm going to be doing her practice, and her practice today is called 10-minute full body manifesting morning mindfulness, which is perfect because it is first thing in the morning and I'm doing this right before work. So just before I get into it with her video and doing things, also, the other thing I'm featuring my friend's candles, and I'll put that link in the description too if you want to purchase candles by Wandering Star Candles. That's always in all my videos, almost 9 times out of 10. I'm a candles girl. If you're also someone like me who loves candles, definitely feel free to check it out. Most of the candles are definitely going to be Texas-based because it is Wandering Star, like, you know, the Texas Star candles. And yeah, so the one that I am burning today is Cowboy Coffee. I need a little pick-me-up, and I love the smell of coffee. So this is the one that we're featuring today. Also, the other thing I want to mention before we get into the video is that for those who are not aware, I think I mentioned in my content update, but I'm going to repeat it again because I want people to check it out if you're interested. I am going to start reviewing Real Housewives shows, and the premiere of one of the Real Housewives, I believe, comes out next week or so. So please definitely check that out. And I have had some practice reviewing shows before. So if you haven't checked out my Young, Famous, and African reviews, definitely do that. Give me some pointers on what you liked about my reviews or what you didn't like about my reviews. I'm still going to keep my personality and keep the zhuzh I have in my reviews, but I am definitely aware of some adjustments I need to make, which I'm glad I actually did that because that was a great practice run to figure out what would be better for my reviews. Yeah. Anyway, so I also have that going on. And what else do I have for housekeeping before we get into this practice? Oh, last but certainly not least, I am still doing that Get Fit With Me series, accountability series, and I haven't weighed in for a while. I know that, but last time I did weigh in was probably about a week or so ago, and I am actually still the same weight that I started at, which I'm not discouraged. I'm actually encouraged because it means I'm not going the wrong direction. For me, maintaining is a good start because I wanted to stop the trend of gaining because I was gaining. So now we're maintaining. And next, we're going to start to try to lose. And I know with me, as the older you get, the harder it is. And I might look a certain age, but I'm older than I look. Because, you know, black doesn't crack. There's that. Anyway, what other housekeeping thing do I have next? Oh, so besides that, I think that's actually it. Let's get into the video. So in today's practice, we're going to start in an actual standing position versus our comfortable seated position. And we're going to have one hand against our chest and then the other one at our belly. I'm getting comfortable with our breath. And from there, once we do get our breathing in, we're going to kind of do our version of the sun salutation where we will alternate between mountain pose, standing forward bend, mountain pose again, standing forward bend, before we then transition over to our first lunge. And within that lunge, we then are going to make our way to either a high lunge or warrior two, which I actually show doing both. And then that's where we're going to basically start kind of the practice, and we're going to be doing this kind of a sequence on both sides. From the warrior one pose or high lunge, we then will make our way to warrior two. And then from the warrior two, we're going to make our way into a peaceful warrior. And then from there, we're going to make our way into kind of a triangle pose. Once we are in that peaceful warrior first spell, then we'll do that triangle pose. And then from there, we're going to kind of do this alteration where we switch things on the other side with that. I kind of did mess this bit up, I believe, but you'll see. From that triangle pose and doing that on like kind of the opposite side, I still didn't figure out how to quite get to what she was trying to do there. But anyway, we're going to make our way back to that low lunge. And then from there, we're going to then do kind of a similar sequence on the opposite side. But first, doing a standing forward bend and mountain pose before we go on to doing a similar sequence on the opposite side. And I think in between there, we are going to be in a wide-legged standing forward bend. We probably, I believe, are doing that afterwards though. after doing the Y-legged standing forward bend, and I believe before we did that, we did do kind of like a twist on both sides with the lunge pose or whatever. We then will eventually make our way to a seated pose. And once we are in that comfortable seated position, cross-legged pose, we then are going to put one of our hands on our chest, the other one on our belly again. And it really will conclude the practice. And it's very quick, and yeah, I highly suggest going to her channel to do exactly what I was trying to do in this video. You saw I was kind of confused, but it was partially my fault because I started on the wrong side. I probably should make sure I was doing the practice while watching the video. Hi, that does conclude the practice for today. How I would rate that practice? I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Now, one thing that I messed up on, it was a me thing, not really a her thing, was there was part of the practice where I probably should have started on the opposite side of the mat so you could have saw what I was doing. So that's something I will improve on for the next time, but I wasn't sure what to expect with her practice, because her style, I will say this, the rating. Wow, I skipped ahead. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. It was really, really good. And I think the reason why I wanted to do her videos and more of her videos is because her style is kind of different from others. It doesn't seem like it is on paper, but like when you do certain instructors, because I've been doing a lot of same instructors lately, even though I love them, it's nice to switch it up, which is kind of the other reason why I do try to review a lot of different YouTube yoga instructors, because everyone's style is slightly different. Everyone's way of doing things is slightly different. And sometimes even for you, the individual who is practicing, it's good to try and do different yoga instructors because it shocks the body, it mixes it up, it makes it where it's not so monotonous, and your body loves that, and your body will thank you for that. So I really did appreciate the practice. It was 10 minutes. The 10 minutes flew by. It didn't feel like 10 minutes. It felt like 5 minutes, and which is a great thing. And it actually did wake me up. So she did great. You know what? No, 9.5. We're bumping it up by 0.5. I don't want to give it a solid 10 because of my imperfection there, because again, that one little part, I wish I would have I got confused, and you could tell. I won't even tell you where in the video, but I definitely got confused at part of the video when I did my routine. So you saw I switched at the last minute because I was confused, because I am actually doing this in the morning. So I'm doing the practice based off of like the time frame of the practice, and I haven't had coffee or anything yet. So this is like fresh out waking out of bed, and apparently directions right and left when I'm in the middle of doing exercise. And I'm like this even when I run. I become directionally challenged when I'm exercising. I just do. When I run, don't try to give me instructions in the middle of a run. Don't do that. Just tell me where to go. And when I mean tell me where to go, like literally where I'm going. Like follow you. That's about as literal as I mean, like follow you. Or let's run together and we just go to where we need to go together and you just tell me where to go. Because otherwise, when you try to give me instructions and turning right, left, and all that, I'm one of those people, I don't do well with that, especially once I start moving. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm coming to a run, especially back now again, I would say earlier this year, well, not really earlier this year, I would say like from after I broke my toe up until kind of recently, I would drive to the run or bike to the run. No, even when I bike to the run, I've already exercised a little bit. So the directionally challenge is manifesting itself. Now, if I'm in the car, not directionally challenged at all. Perfect when it comes to a car. But exercise and then giving me like right and lefts, it's tragic. It really is tragic. I don't understand it. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you're like that too. But again, I love the video. Definitely check her out. It woke me up clearly because I'm tangenting like a mother. Anyway, but if you like this content, or if you don't, I don't care if you do or not. If you've been here till the end, like you have been so many times, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your girl Sharon, and also tell your friends, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel, as you can see. But anyway, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner, and I will see you next time. Bye.